Test, test. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test. Should I be able to hear Arconi?
Yes.
Test it?
I do. Test.
Cool, cool. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome.
That's fine.
Greninja.
Alright, I think we're going to get right into it.
Top 3?
Yep, top
Smash
3.
4.
Winners finals, grand friendlies between Karinole and Crazy Colors 5. Colors opting for Palutena, his secondary. I'm not sure if this is a meme pick by Karinole or if Greninja is an actual secondary.
No, Greninja is his secondary. It's actually considered the best Greninja in Ohio, according to the previous PR listing.
Well, I'm excited to see it then.
We see this winners finals all the time in like almost every Columbus tournament. Almost every single one.
Yeah, these are very good players. They both made it out of round 1 pools at the big house, obviously going Rosa instead. But it really puts it into perspective. These guys win here all the time, yet, you know, they don't really make top 64 at the majors, which means Ohio has to step up its game, at least in Columbus.
Yeah, and they're not for going Rosa against each other. That just feels like it. They see that as feels like a mess. Feels very boring to watch. So they're just going to go their secondaries or go random characters sometimes. But in this case, they're going their secondaries
gets
here.
the air dodge read.
And yep, nice air dodge read with the out smash from Crazy Colors.
Okay, free grab by Karinole, but no follow up. Tell me about Greninja's throw follow-ups. Does he get a follow-up off of down throw?
Down throw is mostly mix-up throw into moves like dash attack, smash, maybe even down smash. I believe in the most recent patch that Greninja got buffed, which was 1.1.6, his dash attack came out sooner and had less end lag. So down throw to dash attack should be true, as well as down throw jabs. But
Karinole got a good punish on that missed forward air. It was a
oh yeah. He's trying to come back from this stock deficit, but Greninja may find it hard to kill when he isn't getting his reads in. And
he had Colors trapped at the corner for a while, especially when he got up onto that platform, but he dropped his corner pressure. But now he's back at it again. Misses his ledge trump, unless it was a mix-up, but it looked like a missed ledge trump. Yeah,
Colors is just staying very impressive with his good grab combos and trying to read on Karinole as hard as he can. Getting a lot of back airs, and oh, that up smash is very close to killing.
Ooh, wow, he SDIs out of the up tilt.
Fast faller privilege.
That was very smart of him to do.
I don't know what that Shadow Sneak was. I could have just tried doing fully charged water shuriken. Back air, still not enough to kill it. Anything that could kill now, yeah, an up smash or forward air.
He's looking for up smash. He'd also be looking for forward air.
Yeah,
I think that second up smash was kind of a mix-up. I wasn't really expecting that.
I'd say he was more fishing for it.
Right.
Colors still within a 110% lead right now. Seems maybe Kearns with this game 1 for Karinole to lose game 1.
He's still hanging on, though. I mean, Greninja can't do much with Rage, and one hit from Palutena is going to do it, but he has 3 minutes to put on chip damage, which could add up.
And Greninja is a very good timeout character, but I don't think he'd be able to time out well from a deficit like this.
Right.
Still recovering back. Colors asserting his pressure, trying to get another grab to maybe an up air to kill. And is that going to be... Aw, he jumps out.
Yeah, Karinole's been doing a great job DIing...
Oh, not that.
A lot of things that Colors did. Twice during that set, I noticed that off of Colors' down throw, which he usually follows up with forward air or neutral air, Karinole read that, and he DI'd it out. So Colors' follow-up missed. And same thing with the up tilt, DIing the up tilt. DI was playing a very important role in that matchup.
Now, to divert away a bit from this set, let's talk about, like, how the tournament as a whole was done, because I know you didn't see most of it.
Right.
The tournament was... pretty crazy in sets. There were a couple upsets, a couple notable moments. Arconi, which is me on the mic, beat Zane 2-1, and Mindset, who's typically a Rob Toon Link Game & Watch player, and Van, player from West Virginia. He's PR #1, I believe. He did beat him, and then fought JT, who is currently in the losers finals. They fought in Ganon Dittos.
Oh, I heard about
and
that.
JT got him pretty good, and there was so much screaming in the venue. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that Ganon matchup is if you play it patiently, it's pretty easy, but he can definitely overpower you if he catches you off guard. But back to this match, looking pretty even. Again, Karinole's just looking for chip damage. That's kind of what Greninja does, at least. Looking for lots of jabs. These grabs on the edge have been very consistent, including Game 1.
Yeah, he seems a lot more comfortable now. I don't know if the stage might have been the issue here in the last game, but he's doing good, taking the lead. He could be striving to camp a little here, but with those reflects of Palutena's side B, the water circuits are just going to fire right back at him, so it's going to be hard to maintain that lead.
Right. So again, we're just playing neutral game here. Both players playing very carefully. In this matchup, that's kind of what you have to do, and that's just kind of the play style of both characters. Being Rosa mains, they just kind of space their opponents out. Again, Karinole DIing that up air.
Oh, I tried to read get up with that up smash there, but Karinole stayed down.
It seems as though Greninja, at least the way Karinole is playing Greninja, does not have very many edge guarding options, but he's very quick at covering Colors' edge get-up.
Greninja in general is a very quick character, a very evasive one. Karinole does play this character too.
Ooh,
oh wow, that
kill.
up air killed.
I mean, at 143, I guess it had to eventually.
But Karinole does play in a way to force the opponent to just get to him, and then he'll just evade through everything. Greninja is actually very good at evading pass attacks and just jumping around opponents, which, as I mentioned before, Karinole might try to time out, but I mean, I don't know if we want to see that go down.
Yeah, I don't think Karinole's going to be looking for a timeout, especially not yet with 3 minutes left to go, but if it comes to that, he might. On a stage like Dreamland, though, with the relatively smaller blast zones compared to that stage of like maybe Battlefield, I think he's definitely got a chance with his rage to stack on lots of damage before he loses his stock.
He's catching Colors' landings very well. Almost every single landing Karinole is getting almost 100%.
Yeah, he's especially in tune with Colors' air dodges. He's punishing all of them.
And aerial landings. He's done a lot of back air, and Karinole has responded with quick pivot grabs. And Greninja's grab is one of the slower ones in the game, probably the slowest. But he's doing well to take advantage of abusing Colors' landings.
Colors actually read the jump out of that, but he couldn't get the follow-up.
And the dash attack not quite being able to kill. Palutena, if she doesn't get her grab combos, it will be pretty hard for her to kill off of anything.
It looks like Karinole's using the Water Shuriken to try and force Colors into a tournament winner edge option, but after Colors does the tournament winner, there's nothing Karinole can use to follow up because the end lag of Shuriken is just too slow.
Could eventually try to just read with an upper. See, he tried jumping there, but...
That's twice in a row now.
Karinole's staying comfortable, just not trying to overextend too hard, as it means the stock loss. He's almost about to lab Colors in percent right now. He's... and that forward air...
Wow, didn't kill.
Not killing yet, but I don't feel like it matters too much to Karinole, so he's going to possibly just run out the clock if he's too much in disadvantage. And that up tilt catched his ledge drop jump, trying to up air him to shark him. I don't think it would have killed at that point, but we also saw up air kill at, like...
He just falls down, waits, grabs. I love that. That was an awesome option.
Oh, max rage. Oh, no, the nair was close. Let's see. On the up throw. Yeah, up throw was also a pretty potent kill throw from Greninja. But
I'm surprised he didn't put any pummels in there, but I think the reason that he did that was because he was trying to catch Colors' DI. He was hoping that Colors would DI actually in a way that would make him die sooner.
Oh, yeah.
But at that point, I probably would have just gone for
Karinole's going full camp now. He has a minute on the clock. He can safely do that. And Colors is at 163%. There's no way he's getting back from this, so...
Ooh, slides off the edge. That's 4 tournament winners in a row from Colors. I'm surprised Karinole not trying to punish that. With 40 seconds to spare.
It is safer in this game than Melee, but still can be read pretty easily, but Karinole doesn't need that.
So, Karinole ties it up 1-1. Wonder if we're going to see any character changes, or if we're going to stay the same.
I'm telling from the time of that game, this is going to be a kind of long set.
Yeah, this will probably be my only set commentating for the night. I've got a 2-hour drive home, got to pack up and stuff, but it's nice to get back on the mic.
Colors doesn't step up.
We've
It's
got
going to take a little bit, but
MVD Cruise. Lilac Cruise sponsored by MVD. There's a grab follow-up from Colors. That'll definitely work at low percents no matter how Karinole DIs.
on that reflect, as I said before, it's going to be opponent way of getting rid of those water shurikens. A very, very good projectile.
Now this is Colors' counter pick. What strengths does this stage play into Palutena? Oh, I guess how does the stage play into Palutena's strengths? Or Greninja's weaknesses, because it's Colors' counter pick.
Probably trying to maybe, well, I wouldn't say Lilac wouldn't be a factor in recovery, considering Greninja likes to recover above the stage with an up B, and Palutena's warp might hinder her more. I'm maybe thinking that the tilts could influence Blast Zone kills and DI traps into doing up air kills with out of down throw combos. But Karinole still has a pretty hefty lead right now. He's just staying away.
I think this stage would make it very difficult for Palutena to perform edge cancels, but I didn't see Colors doing very many of them to begin with, so that's probably not part of his gameplay during this set.
And with this amount of rage, and Karinole's still DIing away, it's not likely that Colors will get the down throw.
I'm amazed at how often Karinole is just getting away with walking up, waiting, and then throwing out a tilt. Walking up, waiting, throwing out a grab. He's catching Colors off guard a lot.
Abusing his landings and abusing his defensive options a lot. See normal.
See, like that.
The spot dodge.
He just waits. He stands there. He waits for Colors to make a move, and then he reacts.
He doesn't really have anything to lose for doing that either.
I think
Palutena doesn't really have any dangerous options, and a forward throw there, probably thinking that any down throw combo probably won't work at this percent. Just trying to take him off.
I think Karinole just knows that since he has the lead, he doesn't have to make the first move. In fighting games, and especially this one, it's so important to take the lead early, because whoever takes the lead controls the pace of the match.
So keep it away, trying to... Yeah, just... He keeps reading spot dodges, and... If the stage preventing the fully charged shuriken from landing against him, but Karinole is still doing the roll game at the ledge, classic thing that both Colors and Karinole do, just trying to roll to see who grabs first.
It looks like Karinole's going for a jab reset with his water shuriken when Colors misses his tech. I'm not sure if that works, but it might work with the tilt of Lilac.
Water shuriken doesn't lock, I believe, or at least I've never seen it happen.
It might lock if the stage is tilted properly. Usually it's too small to hit a down character model, but with the tilt it might be.
Well, there's two factors to being able to lock. Like Greninja's locking option is forward tilt, which can be down angled, and another problem why that wouldn't work so well is that since Lilac is on a slant, you cannot lock to the left. You can only lock to the right of the stage, which, like, Sakurai, please, like, why was that a thing? But, anyway, all that narrative.
Is it just the right all the time, or does it depend on the tilt of the stage?
It can only lock to the right.
That is so weird.
And which is why it's ridiculous with Dreamland, too. Dreamland has an odd, like, you think it's straight, but Dreamland, oddly enough, has this weird slant to it, so you can't lock on the left side either. You can only lock on the right.
Ooh, nice run around pivot grab.
And that wasn't very super DI, but Karinole might have just lost his stock for it anyway. But he's still got a comfortable lead. He's staying patient. He's waiting. Another
2-minute warning in the clock. Ooh, did not do that. He DI'd that one in instead of away, and Colors was able to get a punish off of it. But it's also low percent, so.
Not as big as an advantage as the last game, and Colors is trying to make it back.
It looks like Karinole's trying to play that slower timeout pace of the game again.
He's also being a bit more aggressive with his aerial landings, and Colors could try to abuse that a little more, but he makes the wrong reads.
Yeah,
Another up air.
Greninja's just all about chip damage and gets the read with that forward air. That was very nice. I was expecting another up air.
Yeah, forward air is one of Greninja's more fun kill moves, but it still takes a while to kill. It should be at around like 120, 130% with the S smash.
Just call out his landing right there. You're right. Karinole is all over Color's landing options.
2-1. Wonder what we could expect Colors to do. He could probably just switch or stay in.
I think that just with the way these guys play. Oh, I'm actually very surprised he's
to
switching
Fox.
to Fox. What?
Okay, so so what this is, Colors is
yes. Please explain Colors is Fox to me.
Colors is the preacher of Fox up air. If he sees any opportunity, he will just up air the opponent, and he will up air again, keep doing up airs. He won't stop.
Oh.
Wow, that fully charged up smash.
I think
landed
Karinole's
right
just,
into it.
It's late. Karinole's just in Color's head right now.
Yeah, but oh man, he's staying very evasive against.
Yeah, Karinole's just staying low to the ground, fishing for those down tilts, fishing for tilts, just chip damage. There's a jab. He knows that Fox's weight is gonna play into his advantage.
Yeah, and Colors thinks it's like, oh, I'm Fox. I have like very fast speed. I can just get in on Greninja very easily. But Greninja is also still a really fast character, so we can contest with his speed, stay away from him as long as we can.
I liked Colors' up tilt in the jab, but instead of going for rapid jab, I probably would have opted for up tilt, double jab into grab. I feel like he could have gotten more damage off of that.
Depends on how Karinole would have DI'd that down throw. If he DI'd away and he was just off stage, there was nothing he could have done. And that would have led to another step to trying to defeat Karinole, just like catches recoveries with up tilts. But I was thinking too many steps ahead, and right now Colors is struggling a tad bit, but the deficit isn't too huge.
It looks like he's going for dash attack a lot, which does pop Greninja up into a favorable angle, but it's also very punishable. But I think he's recognizing that Karinole is not trying to punish it, so he feels like it's safe to go for it.
Dash attack, Colors is abusing very well. It's a very
spot
safe
dodge jabs.
approach option. Down smash trying to read. Could have done like an up tilt into a back air possibly. Greninja is a fast faller, and he, oh man, too high percent. He could have tried to read an air dodge with the back air, or go for an up air. Both would have killed.
Again, Karinole playing a nice zoning game, very spaced out, just chip damage. Colors is like, ooh, catches the side B. Looks like he's just trying to, he's struggling to fight away at it. And now dash attack's not putting Karinole at that favorable angle, so Colors is going to need to find a new way in. He might, I would suggest maybe trying to go for a tomahawk grab. I haven't seen any of that yet. Maybe catch Karinole off guard, but I'm not sure how much Fox would get off of a grab at this
I feel like Colors might be playing a bit too aggressive right now. One grab or like a couple grab. Oh, the back air reaching
it calls out that up air.
But well, what I was going to say is that Colors might be playing a bit too aggressively, but that back air was able to catch it, so clearly Colors is doing something right.
Ooh, nice. I like that. Can he continue the combo? He does. But Fox is just an aggressive character, you know? I mean, he has his lasers, but they're not as effective as they were in previous games. So he's forced to play more up close. And I feel like Fox does very well when he's up in the opponent's face.
He is keeping the stock very well. It feels like Karinole just like can't catch up to his very quick options. On the down air, catching his forward air, and yeah, that nair won't kill.
Drillow's good damage. Oh, for a second I thought Colors was just going to go for the shine spike. It would make my day.
Read after that dash attack. Now this is a question of what Colors can do to take the stock. Could the up throw.
Up throw.
Resetting his rage.
Karinole's going to get rage advantage, but I still feel like this is very heavily in Colors' favor. Especially now that his rage has been reset, he'll be more inclined to follow up off of his grabs.
Yeah, Colors just can't get too impatient. He just needs to wait a bit. Probably an up tilt into up air will kill right about now.
So, my prediction for how Karinole's stock is going to end. Colors is going to land the dash attack. He's going to wait out Karinole's air dodge and hit him with an up air.
He's failed to do that in the past, so when they allowed the down air to out smash.
Untechable. I hate that untechable spin animation. It would be fine if it was 100% of the time. What if it's 33% of the time, 25% of the time, whatever it is? That's not right. I don't like it.
I believe it's like random chance that the untechable will happen, and like
it's like a certain percentage between 25 and 33.
It's after 100% too, right, and that like that's a common percentage for like most characters to be at. So having that untechable is a huge problem for a lot of characters that just can't face.
It should just be either untechable all of the time or untechable none of the time. It needs to be absolute.
Because some characters like Fox, as you saw, and another character like Meta Knight or possibly like Kirby, who deal very big punishes off of missed attack opportunities. Those characters do very well to benefit off of the untechable.
What do you think Karinole's thinking about right now? He's thinking pretty hard.
Colors' Fox has been started to be a bigger deal, but I guess he was just thinking stage counter picks and goes to Town City.
This is a risky pick. Fox is more inclined to kill off the top than Greninja is, isn't he?
Well,
because Greninja's up air is not very strong.
Both are.
At least compared to Fox's.
Both desire to kill off the top, and both also have options to kill off the side. Like Greninja has forward air, Fox has back air. But Fox just has more options in the neutral to kill opponents with. Like as you saw in the last game, down air to out smash. Definitely option to consider for Fox's kill options. And Greninja doesn't really do well off of converting kills, aside from like reading air dodges with up airs and just getting up throw kills at super late percents. And though down throw fair is a kill confirm, most of the time it's too high percent or too low percent to be able to work, and they can just air dodge or jump past it.
Right. So with this platform pressure, Karinole's trying to put on a decent amount with his multi-hit moves like back air and up air, but Colors just has too much shield. Nothing's gonna happen there. Gets the dash attack. Nice. It was a safe trade for Karinole. See, I've been noticing Karinole playing a lot of defensive play in this set, but by going to Town and City, he's kind of preventing himself from doing that. And he has to play with a more aggressive playstyle. So instead of counterpicking with a character, he's just counterpicking with a different playstyle, and it works out for him as he goes for that second up air. See, there's the jab into grab this time instead of the rapid jab. He was also a little too far away from rapid jab.
Back air kill him. Very solid.
We have got a close last stock for Game 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that Shuriken does not lock.
Yeah. It should be Absol for Greninja that would be able to do that. Dash attack to forward air, that's another thing from the patches that is a true confirm. Does solid damage.
I'm very surprised that Karinole did not connect the jab off of his perfect shield, because he should have had a huge frame advantage, but Colors was still able to shield the jab.
Now, Colors can bring this back well with Fox's consistently high damage with combos. But,
unless he just runs into an F smash. Okay, can he do it again with the up B?
Pump.
Oh, the platform!
On the forward air? Oh, that won't kill yet.
Again, Karinole's corner play is amazing. He just keeps Colors trapped in that corner and does not let him out.
Now, that was a very big deal of percent. That's a huge deal in the up air. Oh, that won't kill yet.
Oh, that was
the hydro pump.
What a nice finish. That was a good set. That was entertaining. I like how the aggression picked up in games 3 through 5.
Karinole very well adapted to his Fox by just changing how he adapted to his play. And,
so it looks like we're going to have Colors and JT in Losers Finals.
This should be happening, yeah, immediately. Now, JT is a Sonic main.
Do you think they'll go Sonic and Rosalina? Looks like it.
I believe so. I don't see why he wouldn't go Sonic. He does have a Falcon, but I don't think he'd go Falcon against the Roses.
Yeah, Falcon. I would imagine that Falcon would be Rosa would be an awful matchup for Falcon, but I've seen so many players make it work. Colors had a close game, too, at the Big House with Mars, and almost ended Mars's losers run before it even began.
And
that tournament would have been very different if Colors could have clutched out Game 2 against Mars.
As you see, we're going into it immediately. JT took care of Luma very quickly. He's just rushing in on him. Colors trying to stay back a little. Just see what options JT is trying to go for on the offense.
What was the last tournament JT went to? It's been a while since I've heard of him.
I
know he's semi-retired or whatever.
It's been a long time ago. The last tournament I remember that I went to where he was at was it was Shuffle. But that might have been the last tournament he went to, but I doubt that was.
He was a very talented player, so.
Oh yeah, very talented. He did reach up to losers finals here. Did go through a lot of hard opponents. And the spin dash. He could have executed a forward air there to get rid of Luma. Up air. Smash off.
I'm surprised he went for the up smash instead of another up air on Luma.
Or maybe even a back air, because back air might have been able to hitbox extend on Colors. Down air, down smash sends Luma behind.
Again,
and just reading that roll with F smash.
That's been happening to Colors a lot tonight, just getting hit by F smashes. From Karinole all the way to JT.
See what JT's going to go for. Defensive, trying to catch his face options. But JT's very comfortable at the ledge, very comfortable pointing his hits on the upper, doesn't connect out with the jabs, but he catches his spin dash. The L smash. Close to even game.
So yeah, close game here.
And they're not connecting, but
I liked how Colors went for the side B from Luma, but JT was ready for it.
On the homing attack, he tried to catch it with the out smash, but he did it on the other side. He expected it the wrong way.
Colors' corner pressure with Rosa is very, very good, but one F throw is all it takes to get rid of Luma.
Oh yeah.
Opts for the up air instead of the back air. The back air probably would have covered more space on the ledge, but instead tries to go for the read.
I did charge that up smash to try and read a spot dodge, possibly, just like what Karinole did. He kept reading spot dodges with grabs. Down tilt. Jabs, classic. He's trying to catch up to JT's speed.
Yeah. Now I noticed that back air was power shielded by Colors, but it also hit Luma, yet Luma didn't move. So if Rosa power shields something, is Luma just not affected? Or was back air just not strong enough?
I suppose if, well, Rosalina, probably would still get the power shield, but Luma wouldn't still get affected by knockback. I don't think Luma's that good. And the up air, taking Luma tumble. Oh, it landed on the platform, and he did fail forwarder to knock Luma away.
That was scary for JT. I was expecting an up tilt from Luma, but nothing came out.
Up air not connecting yet. JT's
yeah, we're just at those percentages where Colors can easily just air dodge out of whatever JT tries to follow up with. So JT's gonna have to try and get that read on the air dodge.
Now one good read from JT could end up doing it. On the up air, catching the recovery, and the back air.
Yep, short hop
I think that was a late back air. Late back air for Sonic, even then, is super strong move. One of his best kill options.
Well, unfortunately, John Dog is going to have to hop off the mic, but Arconi, I will find a replacement. It was good commentating with you again.
Alright. John Dog's off. I will be solo commentating for now until we find a replacement, but game 2 here on Lilat, JT's counter pick. See how Colors can do to add back that first game. Now he's got a good lead, 62% ahead, but JT's finding his way to bring it back a little bit. Up airs, Shading uppers, JT is just going to try and make it a large struggle to for colors to punish any of his options.
Alright, so ATD Brew, hop in on the mic. I'm tired.
It's been a long night. It's like 11 up here. Not now, but let's see. It's a pretty even game right now.
Yeah, this looks about even.
What we've seen so far is that Colors tries his best to keep up with JT's movement. He has been doing well to attack on the percent and keep the leads, but JT has just been on the edge with getting his kills. Try and get like a forward smash kill or a back air kill right about now. Oh, and excuse me, since JT did win game 1, this is Colors counterpick to Lilat. I'm wondering what he could do on Lilat that could do well against JT specifically. JT can still roam around and shark at Colors with uppers on the platforms.
I think what Colors was thinking is that he benefits more from the platforms than JT will.
And
we'll see if that turns out. So far, he's winning, so I guess his counterpick's working out.
Yeah, JT's trying to find a way to kill him, which is hot. Ah, struggling. Lilat.
Beautiful and perfect.
Always perfect Lilat. And the up throw from Sonic, JT.
No
that
follow.
should be able to knock Luma away, but it just didn't there.
Yeah, so no fault. He can get a follow-up out of it.
Colors,
Luma's balanced.
Colors staying very defensive right now. Doing a lot of down tilts to stop JT's approaches. The spring.
Yeah, so those last few interactions, Colors was just on fire.
On the backer, Lilat didn't catch him this time.
He almost got Lilated. That would have been so bad.
Now without Luma, JT might find his openings now and get a steady comeback. Struggling to get his hits though. It's just like a little chip damage that is needed. But Colors is still doing good. Sharking his spin dash again. He did that game 1 as well. Did it with an out smash and did end up knocking out a stock. But it wasn't quite the sweet spot. Now Colors is starting to fish for out smashes. Doing a lot of down tilt. Yeah, it does stop JT's approaches really well.
That's the thing, that he's just trying to stop JT from approaching. JT in the position where he needs to approach, being down almost 100%.
Tried air dodging past that, and Luma finally gone.
Luma gone. Let's see what JT can do with this.
He did get up Colors up to 52% from that last exchange of versions and chip damage against Colors. Even with Luma and that backer just easily knocking out Luma again. This could be the shot JT needs to get back in advantage. The backer, not quite killing it. That might have killed if Lilat was very generous with the tilt, and the back throw from Colors also not killing quite yet.
Up air.
Up air, sharking the down air. Colors taking game 2. Game 3 in losers finals of Kakuto Geemu. Again, it's been a very long tournament. Very long for all the tournaments.
11-15. We're now in game 2 of losers finals.
Now, it did go to game 5 with Colors and Karinole. Colors did go Palutena and Fox, and Karinole just went all Greninja. He was very confident in that.
He's the best frog in Ohio. I want that on the record.
I mean, the PR says so.
More importantly, Oreo's Facebook post says does it say so? It should.
Yeah, I don't know. But back to the game. Still slightly even. Colors having the advantage, like these past 2 games have. But as you saw, game 1, JT should be able to bring it back to some extent and be able to clutch out the game.
Right. So, Colors coming off to a decent lead here.
Yeah, JT finding his good ways to erase Luma from the game entirely.
Yep.
Forward air, I don't know what he was trying to look for there, trying to stop another approach. But as we've seen, Colors has already done very well to the anti-approach with down tilts. Oh, and the fair catching another spin dash. He's been doing good with catching spin dashes all throughout the set. Now, what can we see him killing with? The back throw, not quite yet. He could try to shark another spin dash with up air or up smash. But JT staying evasive.
Yep.
Trying to just run in. Again, Colors just keeps doing down tilt to stop his approaches. It's been a very useful tool. On the late jabs. The late jabs. Ending up in the stock.
I'll put a smash to put damage on Luma. Smart, probably.
On Sonic's Rain did it with the backer. That was probably the best option to do to get rid of Luma, but it's too slow.
And as you can
Try
see,
doing another backer and down air just to get rid of Luma entirely. But it's been rather hard for JT to do so, and as a result, Colors has been catching all of his options.
if you can't get rid of Luma, you're not going to have a lot of fun. You know, that's what really matters, having fun.
I'm sure JT like enjoys having fun the most in this game. I mean,
He did go again in Ditto.
yep, and he does live for Falcon, even if his main is Sonic. Now that up air did not quite kill yet, but maybe another will end up killing, but I doubt he's going to get another one of those. Oh, spin charge Nair. Very clean kill, but he has a 95% deficit. We'll see what he can do for this.
Colors in a really strong lead right now.
He's just trying to catch another one of JT's options, as he's done all throughout these games. JT's just I'm making Colors budge, and Lunar Land Nair from Luma almost killing.
This is not looking too good for JT right now.
Yeah, he's trying very hard to mix up his options, but Colors is catching everyone as it goes. Another down tilt. I think that's been his most useful asset so far.
Yeah.
And the jab Nair. That might have been true at that point, but most of the time it's a mix-up combo. Was very good in succeeding the kill. Colors up a game from a 1-game deficit in game 1, which was JT's favor, coming up 2 games. We could be seeing a 3-1 victory from Colors here and going right back to Karinole in Grand Finals.
That'd be nice.
Nice for Grand Friendlies version 2.
Let's just go all out. Random characters, random stages.
Or, you know, for the people, could try doing a Rosa Ditto.
I'm not going to commentate a Rosa Ditto.
I don't think people will like seeing that. But, so far, JT's doing a tad better to keep up. But again, Colors
Colors has just been able to come out to a strong lead. Really just been able to stuff out all of JT's approaches, and
the jabs and up airs have been doing really well in getting all that damage. And again, as I've said so many times, the down tilts have been really good at doing anti-approaches on JT. Nice homing attack, but that's not quite enough to do damage to bring it back at this rate. I think JT might need to find a new game plan, a new play style to possibly get more damage on Colors. Try to read more of his options, because all he's doing is just evading around him, and that's what Colors has been abusing throughout this whole set. He's just been abusing all of his options to evade his approaches. Just keeps standing there, not really responding to his options, not trying to approach to any of them like JT probably wants him to do.
Yeah. Whatever JT's plan of action right now, clearly Colors knows it and is able to use the appropriate counterplay, but
that
was almost a kill.
Was kind of close. He is bringing it on the SS. That was very clean.
That was good. That was good.
JT with his first lead since game 1. He might have changed something up like immediately, but Colors could just bring back this stock deficit with something like an up smash.
Commentator's curse.
Up smash did indeed get the kill. We're back to an almost even game.
Back to a pretty even game, but Luma's gone, so JT can do a lot with this.
Colors like conversion damage has been pretty solid, but only 7% deficit. That's not too much. Colors can easily deal damage back. And up airs. Typical. Colors and Rosa in general does very good with anti-airs with Luma's up tilt and up smash, up air combo. Jabs stopping JT's chances at approaching, and another down tilt.
More of what we saw earlier, just JT having trouble getting in with the combined power of Rosalina and Luma.
Now, it doesn't seem like a huge deal with JT getting rid of Luma, as he's still been in the deficit. It might just be that Colors has JT down.
Yeah, if you notice, he got rid of Luma, and then Colors got a huge string. So, Rosalina's a strong character on her own. Luma just makes her like
so much better.
Way too strong.
100%, 50%. This could lead to any kill right now. Jabs, up smash.
There's a lot that'll kill right now.
Another
up smash gets it.
That was a homing attack punish. Mix up from JT didn't end up working well, and Colors gets the 3-1 victory, and will be fighting Karinole again in the grand finals of Super Smash Bros. 4 IQ Kakuto Geemu.
So do you think that Colors is going to go straight to Fox? Do you think he's going to bring out the Palutena again, or do you think he's going to bring out one of his other secondaries? I know he's a Bowser, he's a Robin.
Mario.
He's a Mario. He has basically any character with an up air, he has.
I mean, again, he is the preacher of the up air, more specifically with Fox than any other of his characters. But we could see that he would go with Fox again, maybe just for game 1. Or maybe, I mean, getting pretty late. Maybe they're just tired and want to do even more ridiculousness, go random characters, random stages.
Do you think Karinole's going to bring out something other than Greninja? He could bring out the business, which is, for those not informed, his Falcon. He could bring out Ike. He shouldn't bring out Ike, but he could.
Now they go Ike. Okay.
Well, we are getting the Robin.
Going Robin.
Maybe.
Now, who would Karinole go? He might stick to going Greninja.
His Greninja, which as stated earlier, is the best Greninja in Ohio.
Now, Colors Robin definitely isn't the best of the craft, but I mean, we could see that it would work in the end. We'll see. Preparing up for this grand finals. Again, it's pretty late here. They might just want it to end very quickly.
As they should. It is currently, I've just spilled popcorn.
And he did go Ike.
Currently like 11:20 something.
This is recorded on the Saturday of Fire Emblem Saga, so they're both going Fire Emblem characters.
Is he really going Ike?
Yep.
Can someone go out there and tell Karinole Ike sucks?
Could tell him. But I don't know. They seem to have their game faces on, but I'm sure they're just there to have some entertainment.
They're playing this game for fun. They should have 3 games of fun and not 10.
This is their way of having fun, aside from, well, Rosa did his. And again, you probably wouldn't want to see that. Might as well. Better want to see this. And the colors right now are getting in a huge lead already. Quick 38% damage against Karinole.
But Ike hits pretty strong, so.
Yeah, 1 up throw conversion. But Colors is doing well to catch anti-approaches with Karinole.
Off to a pretty big lead.
Ike does find it kind of hard to get in, even with his aerials doing a lot of shield stun and hit stun. And trading jabs. Now Colors has the Tome, and Karinole avoids it with forward air. I think he could have done better with that, considering Ike's tendency to use a lot of aerials. But Karinole is bringing it back with Ike's considerably good damage. The up air not quite sharking him. Forward air. Now Karinole is back with a very slight lead. Tried to read any landing option with an up smash there, but not killing or not even connecting at all.
Alright, that's not gonna kill, but
I tried getting the recovery with like a neutral air. Recovered on stage. Is that? Yep, checkmate. Self charge of the Arc Thunder. That should be good for Colors' combo damage. He's staying alive here. His 11 sword is almost
that would have been
gone.
really cool if it hit.
It's always cool to see Eruption kill. It's a very good option to cover a lot of recoveries in. He just punishes landing on the platform with an out smash.
That'll do it. We're out to a tie game.
Side B, doing a lot of arc fires.
I think he's just trying to keep Karinole out.
And he's currently doing well. Oh, he broke out with a jump side B. I don't know if that's what he intended to do, but this is up for game 1.
Press 1 if you feel bad for Karinole.
I'd press
1.
With the way this game's going, could see Colors get a reset against Karinole. He is on the losing side of Grand Finals. He has to win 2 sets in order to win this tournament. But Karinole was staying Ike. I wonder what he's thinking he can do. Even, well, he probably thought like that SD was a fluke. He could have brought it back. He could have won game 1 if he didn't.
That's probably what he's thinking. He's thinking, I shouldn't have SD'd. And if I didn't SD, I would have won. So he's bringing it back here. To prove a point, I guess. I don't know.
On that counter, take care of the projectile, but nothing else. It didn't go to any reward for Karinole aside from winning the attack. He's still been struggling to get in on Colors with his anti-approaches and good, consistent damage.
Yeah, Colors out to a decent lead right now, but Ike hits hard, so that means something.
Yeah, he could just gain momentum and then just do a couple up throw conversions in. Is that
not going to kill?
Not going to kill yet. It is Battlefield, and that would have killed on any other stage, I believe. Up throw,
or if he was on
air.
a platform, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Forward not quite killing. Ike is a pretty heavy character. The forward smash up, not catching his normal getup. This is just finding a way to knock Karinole off the stage and possibly get a kill. Yeah, forward
just trying to keep Karinole off the stage.
Oh, he has Thor on. What could he do with this? And Karinole tries to read it an option out of the up throw with an up air. But both Colors and Karinole are struggling to kill each other. Colors is still at a good advantage though. Arc Fire Tone gone. Tossed to no avail. Now one throw from Colors, like a back throw, could kill. Oh, he chose to do jump out of that up throw, but the forward air did catch him. Now Karinole is immediately with that forward air.
All right.
Now we're back to an even game.
Now.
Jabs. Arc Fire. He's trying to see what options Karinole will go for in response to receiving attacks. But he is getting the lead. One of his first... Well, this entire game has been a good lead for Karinole overall. But Ramen does really good damage on top of Arc Thunder and Arc Fire into very damaging 11 sword aerials. So Colors is at a slight lead. He could be trying to keep Karinole out with this bunch of aerials, but he keeps going in with his approaches with dash attacks and forward airs. Again, he tries to counter an Arc Fire. Seeing what combo opportunities he can get. He knows that Checkmate won't be able to kill at this percent. So he's trying forward air as a response to that eruption. Yeah. Will that
and that'll take it.
Checkmate once again. Colors this out 2-0 against Karinole in this grand finals. Set 1. He just needs one more game to take it to a reset.
Karinole get the reverse 3-0. Are we going to see a reset?
Probably contemplating his character choice right now. As you said.
I don't know much about Fire Emblem. Is this canon by any chance?
No.
Okay.
No, very much not.
Got it. Literally. Oh, wait. Got another Fire
Corrin.
I have never seen Karinole play Corrin in my life.
Neither have I. Again, in the spirit. Oh.
And they're going to Omega Coliseum.
They're just wanting to again, as I said before, this is, oh my goodness.
What?
You hear this?
Yeah, it's nice relaxing music.
This nice relaxing music
for this epic battle.
The songs that the song that everybody hates. The English version of wow, I completely forgot the name of it. Good.
I don't think it matters. I think this is really appropriate music for a battle to the death.
Maybe for Karinole's tragic ended to his set 1.
Yeah.
As Colors is doing very good with the lead. I think Karinole's just playing around.
Right.
He looks like he's failing with these Dragon Ledges, so he looks like he hasn't played Corrin in his life. It's a down throw. Yeah, he's failing these Dragon Lunges. For anyone who like hasn't played Corrin, the Dragon Lunge isn't like as easy to input like for the first minute, but you gotta realize that you just gotta spam side B immediately, and then you can get the Dragon Lunge. But Karinole doesn't realize that quite yet. And
to do the instant one?
Yeah.
I would just slide from B to A.
Now he's getting them. He could take that to his advantage, but he's at a pretty big disadvantage here against Colors. It might seem like a quick curtains to set 1.
Well, Karinole can maybe make this comeback. I don't know.
I personally believe that Corrin is one of the best comeback characters in the game. Yeah, but Colors just SDing
really
with
easy
Arc
when your
Fire.
opponent SD. It's pretty easy to make a comeback then.
Now that he knows how to do the Dragon Lunge inputs, he can possibly make it back from this big deficit.
Gross.
But one down throw from Colors would just lead to a checkmate, and that would end up in the kill. But 50% separating them. Yeah, again, Corrin's a very good comeback character. Just needs a couple good. Like, Corrin's advantage state is ridiculous, and the Elwyn barely getting onto the ledge.
Hands.
And that back air is not going to quite kill. I tried doing a up B spike.
Those are cool. Whenever I play Robin on For Glory, that's basically all I do.
On the back air.
Ooh.
Very strong knockback. Corrin's back air has surprisingly good knockback.
Nice back air, yeah.
Of course. Now Karinole is up a game with Corrin.
Now, do you think we're going to see any character switches from colors?
Now,
probably not.
We thought like he didn't have one.
I think he just forgot how to play Corrin a bit at the beginning, and then like halfway through the match, he's like, "Oh, this is how you play Corrin." And it worked out because he won. So let's see what happens this game.
Now, yeah, he could reverse 0 possibly with this Corrin, proving that Corrin is a very good character.
Well, he's off to a really strong lead right now. I say right as he gets hit.
Yeah, he does have a pretty comfortable lead right now, and he is doing good to avoid colors options.
Robin at 69%. Oh, dang it. That was a good joke there, and I missed it.
Leading by about 50+%. Now, could kill with like a back air or an up air. Down throw would lead into any conversion right now. Forward smash, out smash. He's looking for anything to get the kill, honestly. And possibly a dragon lunge. Now forward air. Colors is slowly bringing it back, and the Arc Thunder up air.
That was
Finishing
cool.
off stock 1.
That was pretty cute.
Tried to do a Nosferatu just to heal some percentage back, but it didn't quite land.
Yeah, he got
now Karinole's trying to find his kill. Tried to do soft chip damage with Thunders, L Thunders, and Arc Fires. Again, the Buck's not quite hitting. And Dragon Lunge kick.
The kick or yeah. I'm very tired.
So Karinole's going to need to work a little to get this comeback only by 47%.
We saw him make the comeback last game, so we know it's possible.
It's just trying to find his openings, but Caldas is doing very good to keep Karinole out. He spot dodged through the Dragon Lunge, the insta-pin.
Color's in a really strong lead right now.
Very good damage with the Arc Fire Tome. Trying to do another one, but those books don't come back quite as fast. And another Arc Thunder up air.
Colors
is getting
the reset.
Yep, bracket reset.
I am more or less out of popcorn, so
we thought it would be done.
I really thought it would.
We thought it would be finished by now.
Yep.
But now we get to see what either of them could respond with, what characters they could choose for this set. They feel pretty done with it right now, but they're sticking with their characters for this bracket reset.
I know these guys like Fire Emblem.
Oh, they very much like it.
So maybe that has something to do with it.
Starting Battlefield, or yep, starting on Town City, just like the game for. Again, bracket reset. Colors is took Karinole from winner's side. 3-1 victory. Now they're both on the loser side. It's anyone's game now.
Yeah. We're about even right now. No huge leads right now.
Karinole failing his Dragon Lunges again, but he seems to get the hang of them. And doing well to abuse his good frame data. And there's such a good landing tool with Corrin. Sort of close game. Trading leads back and forth between each other. But Karinole is now in the slight lead. Now has the Lemon Sword, not quite hitting. The forward smash?
Not gonna kill.
Nope. Would have killed if it was the sweet spot.
That would be cool.
Colors drifted in completely. Oh, I tried doing another S smash to catch his landing. On the down tilt, just causing sparks. Didn't quite catch Karinole on the ledge.
Not gonna kill with the kick.
Not the sweet spot.
Back air?
Not killing?
Not killing.
But Colors is now at max rage. Couple more conversions of hits could seal the deal with just one down throw up air. See that Colors is staying very patient, just trying to read his options, but
and a kill with up throw. That's a kill throw. A throw that kills.
Karinole trying to get in on Colors' wall of forward airs and up airs. Lemon Sword has giant range, and will that be a checkmate? Yes, yeah. It will be. So. Now back to an even game. Karinole taking the advantage, but Arc Thunder shield stabbing through, getting Colors the damage he most surely needs. Very much playing around each other, trying to find any opening they can. Both of these are sword characters, trying to work around their large range. Just playing around with pretty good spacing. But Karinole is at the advantage now, leading by 30%.
Yeah, which is a lead, but not a huge lead, so Colors can definitely make this back.
Tried to Dragon Lunge his attempt at the arc fires, but it didn't quite connect, and Colors is responding with a spike.
Raw down air.
A down throw didn't lead to anything at that time. Down throw is usually like a mix-up opportunity for forward air or up air to connect, but it didn't end up connecting there. And now Karinole has a bigger lead. Sharked his jump with the up air. Karinole taking game 1.
So do you think this is gonna be like a quick 3-0 for Karinole? Or does the universe hate me and we're gonna go to game 5?
Well,
what? Are we getting a character change?
Switch? Maybe Colors is just thinking on it.
Let's see, Colors. No.
Oh, Karinole goes back to Ike.
Convinced he can do this with Ike, I guess.
Maybe he sees that the games are a bit too even-sided, and probably just wants to take a large advantage with damage.
I think he just Corrin doesn't hit hard enough. He wants a nice strong character with beefy hits.
Now trying to get back in. He has a slight lead.
Slight lead. He had Colors forced into the corner for a while.
I'm trying to keep him in the corner, but Colors is now on his way to
he almost got
get
pineappled there. That would have been unfortunate.
Now Colors is just evading around his aerials, abusing the platforms to the best he can. This was his counter pick stage, and he's taking advantage of it very nicely. And with Dreamland, the stage being so close to the ceiling, we could see checkmate kills happen earlier. And an up smash read on Colors' landing. Karinole still at the very slight lead. He's been at that most of the time in this game, but now Colors is sort of getting it back. Yep, right. Definitely abusing his projectiles, and Karinole knows his fate was sealed there.
Make back.
I'll see how Karinole can close out this stock, maybe with a there up air didn't quite connect in that odd S smash on the platform. I'm not sure what he was trying to catch there.
Getting some percent back.
Arc Thunder catching him on the platform. Colors' advantage just keeps rising and rising. Robin, again, as I said so many times, has very good damage, but Karinole responding, just running off and forward airing.
Beefy fair. Ike hits really hard.
He's got those beefy muscles. Large sword.
Ike is just so jacked. What? Cool.
Now, again, Colors with the very good lead so far. Karinole, again, Ike beefy damage, trying to bring it back the best he can. On the up air, just sharking his jump. Colors taking game 2. These games have been on and off for each other, but that's how it usually goes with these two. They've known each other for a while. They are the twin Roses.
Yeah, these guys play each other a lot.
So many times.
A lot.
Almost like every single week they play each other. And this tends to be how it usually goes. Neither side is very dominant, and I thought we were going to see Karinole go to Doc for a second, but he's going back to Corrin.
I wanted to see him pull out a Doc.
That would have been amazing. Omega Town City. That might have been a misclick. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely a misclick. He just wants to go back to Town City. It was what worked.
Why did he go Ike? I really want to know why he went Ike.
Maybe he was confident.
I guess maybe it was a stage thing too. He's like, I don't think Corrin.
Going back to a Mega Coliseum.
Maybe we got a better song this time.
Nope.
Nope. Lost in thoughts all alone.
Very slow again. This song indeed could be the deal breaker of who's going to win this set.
I mean, like, I'm already tired enough. I had to wake up pretty early this morning, and it's like 11:40.
The arc fire
This song is not helping.
Neither of them are finding it easy to get hits on each other. Might seem like a very slow match. Just makes things even better.
This is very
serene.
Thematic.
But
whoever is directing this tournament, they did a very good job with the sound design, matching this song for this scene.
Now, still the leads aren't very big, but Karinole is back in with his lead like he did game 1. Decent combo damage. I think the biggest deal with in winners finals as well was that Karinole does very well to read on Colors' landings. Those have been deal breakers most of the time and have done a lot of chunks of damage and caused stock kills. Had to do another S smash that was a bit risky. On the up air.
That'll kill, so Karinole off to a pretty good lead right now.
We could see Karinole go up 2-1 here, and it's just both of them are 2 games away from winning this tournament. Now Colors is finding it hard to get hits on Karinole, while Karinole has just been doing good dealing.
Yeah, Karinole's just been
on and on. But the down throw of S-Smash read, just 1 moment. Colors took his chance and is now back at a more even state. Could be trying to take it back. He is looking for this tournament victory right now. Still trying to keep Karinole away with projectiles and approaching with forward airs, but forward air is a pretty slow move to come out, so Karinole has been catching his attempts with forward air with forward airs of his own, or just better frame data. Robin hasn't really been known for having good frame data in the first place. Just very strong hits, very good projectiles. Karinole very strong lead like game 1, but a couple of up airs decreases the deficit.
Man, yeah, this song is really just putting me to sleep.
Sleeper.
It's been a long day.
Very long.
But that aside,
we'll still see this set through to the end, and Karinole might be trying to take this game very smoothly and punishing
the that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that was a very unsafe option from Colors to do that. Up B on stage and just caught with an S smash.
So this
Karinole's up 2-1.
Yep, this will potentially be last game of the night of just a long day.
Kakuto Geemu might be coming to a close here, but what's he going to do? What?
What? His actual main?
Oh, what's he thinking? No, he doesn't want to go as main.
Why would you go your main in grand finals? Preposterous.
He wants this victory, but he doesn't want it that bad. He wants to beat Karinole on a fair level. Just going secondaries against, well, does he even secondary Corrin? I don't think he does, but
I guess he does. He's doing well, so he probably has a Corrin. Corrin's not like a character you can just not play and then pick up and then beat Colors.
Now, can we see Smashville pick and Smashville for game 4? This could be the last game.
This could be the last game.
Oh.
They don't actually want to go to Smashville. I think they just want to waste my time. Waste his time, 2K17.
Now what stage could we see them go to? Could go to Omega Coliseum once again. Could go to
Do they
Town
have it
and
set
City.
so?
Town and City, it seems. That's been all they've been doing so far. Just Omega Coliseum or Town and City. They've been content with going that stage through the set. The Colors just trying to keep away. Maybe that time got Colors to adjust a little bit, but that also served Karinole time to adjust as well. And so far, he is now back in a very slight lead. Once again, Karinole has been in the lead against Colors Robin almost all throughout the set. It's been hard for Colors to find many openings. Found very few, but to good damage, good stocks. It's all about if Karinole will give Colors the openings it needs. And openings were given as Colors has increased the deficit once again. And we're back to a slightly more even game here.
Yeah. Technically, Karinole's at the lead, but it's not a huge lead.
Tried to read
going for the going for the hard read. Not gonna work out this time.
he's catching because approaches with fair with a lot of options. Karinolo's catching a lot. He's again, abusing his landings very hard with S smashes. Could see the stock close very soon right here. And on, yeah, up air, not quite gonna kill.
Not quite killing, but recently
we probably won't see an up throw kill yet either. He probably just needs a bit more damage.
Really.
And then stop. Oh, and
never
up throw
mind,
did
it'll
kill.
So Karinole off to a pretty good lead right now.
Last
75
stock potentially.
For the most part. Not this could be the last stock of the tournament. Please let me go home.
Goes trying his best to catch his options. Up air. Could try and do a checkmate now. It would be able to kill.
Would most likely kill.
But Karinole's trying his best not to let Colors get his grabs. He's trying to play as safe as possible in the Dragon Lunge. That could have been caught with the grab as well. Oh, Karinole's been doing it good with his evasion options. Colors failing to grab that Levin sword once it was taken off of his arsenal. Lead keeps building here.
Yeah,
Karinole just wants to close curtains.
Karinole off to a strong lead right now.
Yeah, it looks very much over for Colors right now.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, comebacks are possible. Rage is the thing.
But with this much of a deficit,
he needs to take the stock, and he takes the stock.
Back air, easily closing it
So,
out.
not impossible. Oh, that's gonna help a lot actually. Karinole's
the
still in the lead. Not impossible for Colors though. We could see a Game 5 scenario, but not looking likely.
Karinole's just finding his damage again. Oh, he tried to read.
He tried to read the counter. That would have been the sickest way to win.
I'm not sure if he would have been able to at that, like a percent like that. But Colors is bringing back the percent very well. He doesn't want this to end right now.
Colors
up air not killing. Oh, he just wants to go for even more, and he goes for a counter again. Could this be checkmate? Oh man, we're taking it to a game 5. Karinole has been super risky with his counters that game. And that was the first time he went for any counters.
He hadn't used a counter. That counter's...
It's, I think most people here just went to see it close. And you didn't go Rosa. We're still going Robin, Corrin.
But we know for a fact this is the last game. So
we at least know it is the last game.
We can at least know that in 6 minutes maximum, we will know the winner of Kakuto Geemu.
Very slow. Very slow. Now, what stage are they going to go to? Town City or Omega Coliseum?
Who knows? They're probably going to like pick Smashville, then exit out, then like pick normal Coliseum.
Could we see 75 meters?
I hope so. I want them to go to normal 75. I want them to go to Great Cave Offensive. Yeah, Norfair. Let's go to Norfair.
Albert. Kalos Pokemon League. Any stage that's not legal.
They should just go random. Or Town and City.
Town and City.
Game
5. Come on, let's hype it up. I don't think we can be hype anymore.
It's past my bedtime.
It's getting way too late. Now, Colors is the one in the advantage here against Karinole's Corrin. But the lead could go back down into Karinole's favor as we see here. But again, Robin's damage output is super good.
Yeah, you think that, you know, Karinole has a decent lead, and then Robin gets like 2 hits, and all of a sudden, Colors is in the lead.
Bringing it
Still
back.
Pretty close right now. No like clear huge lead, I say, but
now it's Colors abusing what Karinole's doing, landing with aerials, then just getting more grab conversions.
Yeah. Color's just not gonna let Karinole get back on stage.
Oh yeah, he's trapping him at the ledge.
Ooh, misses the up B spike.
I feel like that's still a very risky option. If he goes for that again, he's probably.
It is risky, but it looks really cool. So you kind of have to go for it. He's on stream. He wants to make a highlight.
What's he want to do? He just wants to find a grab now. Could lean into a checkmate, but Karinole wants to keep away. He's a good range. Aerials. Now back to even. Very high percents. Could see it close and the checkmate. Down throw, up air.
Right, so Color's in the lead right now, but at a very high percent, so.
He wants to close it right here and now. Trapping Karinole on the ledge again. And, oh, the up B did hit, but it did not quite spike.
He just wants it. He just wants it done. He just wants to be crowned the winner.
On the up B spike,
and he's crowned the winner with the up B spike.
Very quick game, very quick. Colors just ending it quickly.
Crazy Colors 5 is the winner of whatever.
Kakuto Geemu, our champion. Crazy Colors 5 or Smash 4.
And now Cell just yelling at him.
I don't know what he could be yelling at him for.
Probably because he's their ride and he didn't want to stay here till 11:59.
Probably.
I wouldn't want to stay here till 11:59, but here I am.
Or he could be mad at the just up B spike. Karinole just got hit by it, so.
Oh yeah, Seldra means Robin. So like, he could be like, you did everything wrong.
He is the innovator at the up B spike.
He invented it. That move wasn't in the game until Seldra invented it.
See, Colors is a decent Robin, but he mostly just followed what Seldra did.
Cool.
But again, that is the closer of Kakuto Geemu. It's been a long tournament, lots of fighting games.
They had like 11 events or something.
Yeah, I believe 14
That's
events.
A lot of events.
So many fighting games, but I think that's going to close it out.
Yep.
Been a very good tournament. All of this has been very good, but that's going to be it for us.
Yep.
And see you at the next Columbus major tournament in this region. Should be another one of the monthlies or premier fighting game tournaments.
There should be something coming up. There's like a tournament every week.
There's
like a big tournament every week now.
Yep. But that's going to be it for us. I am Arconi.
I am AT Debrew.
And we will see you guys at the next tournament.